This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Today on EA Sports College Football, the Pac-12 Championships on the line. It's the Washington State Cougars against the Boise State Broncos. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Broncos head coach before the game. You can feel the tension down here on the field. We understand this is a conference championship game, but more than that, it is two heated rivals. You can see guys bickering on the field, a little pushing and shoving pregame, but we don't mind that type of intensity and enthusiasm. Coach did warn his team, though, that they cannot have this kind of stuff after the whistle. He wants them to play clean, energy and emotion, but not out of control here to start the game. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Boise State's offense goes on the field first today. So here we go. It's a rematch for the conference championship. Interesting to see, Joel, if these teams spar in the early going based on that first matchup or come out swinging.
Well, we know there's no love lost between these two programs, these two fan bases, and to have bragging rights for a conference championship on the line, I got to tell you, they'd have it no other way.
The offense with three tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Breaks into the clear. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
And now a third down of the opening drive of this championship game. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
That is just not what this group was looking for. They weren't aggressive at all. 3 straight runs, so you're going to have to punt it away. Didn't get the job done up front, and certainly as an offensive play caller, that is very safe.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. They make the tackle, but it's a first down as they keep the opening drive going.
Boy, that defense almost got off the field. That was so close to getting a fourth down stop, which basically acts as a turnover. Can't be too disappointed, but man, that was close.
The Broncos with first and 10 here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Bailey. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And the Broncos muzzle to the line to run the hurry up. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, this defense better not get too comfortable. They threw it on 3rd and 1 because they're likely going for it on 4th and 1.
The offense stays on the field. Already converted once on 4th down in this drive. They're going for it again. Motion now from the tight end. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Offense showing a bunch formation now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
A marathon drive developing here. Play number 12 for the offense. Back to throw. It's Bailey. And this pass is caught. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. The Broncos are in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for a gap, it's Brown. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Tight end goes in motion. Stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry up. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Defense makes another stop. 3rd down coming up.
Chris, to me, it's 4-down territory. You've got 2 snaps to get this ball in the end zone. I like going right back at him with another run play, knowing that you're going to go for it on 4th down.
Big moment here early in this conference championship game. It's 3rd down and goal. A chance to grab momentum. Quarterback's got it on the option. It's a pitch. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos. You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joel executing beautifully, and they draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number 1 for your offense to go out there, establish a rhythm, but try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well, offensive line played well, right down the field. What great rhythm they established here on the first drive.
So Washington State's offense comes out for their first possession today. It's a young running back who comes in and has played really well. He doesn't feel like an inexperienced guy, Joel, because he has such belief in himself, and it's translated into a huge season.
Chris, to me, the most impressive part is the completeness of his game. He's good in pass protection, which you don't often see for young running backs. We know he can carry the football, but he also catches it well on third down. He really is a complete player.
The gain moves the ball to a 34. Getting set. Here's second down. A draw to the back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that's exactly what this defense needed. Second and short, now a loss of yardage, and you've got third down and an opportunity to get off the field. A really good job of them being aggressive there on that second and short, not just giving up the first down.
Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's fourth down.
It's a foot race. Touchdown, Boise State. A huge special teams score.
What a weapon it is to have a guy that can go back, catch a punt, and take it the distance for a touchdown. Great job by his teammates. You see a couple of those blocks bringing him free, and then once he's in the clear, that is just great athleticism and speed all the way to the end zone. What an incredible return.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Time for one more play here in the quarter. To throw, it's Duggar. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. Boise State is in front. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
He's running out of time here.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit, and they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Still going. It's a foot race. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field. This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football.
And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Broncos.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play action here on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Just get the sense that this quarterback really wants to force this football down the field. And even with the pressure, he's hurried. He just kind of jumps at this throw and forces it all the way down there. I feel like this is a bit ill-advised.
Looking downfield. It's Duggar. Coming after him. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides down, but it's short of the first down. Brings up 4th down now. The Cougars will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Broncos offense back on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the 30. The Broncos will come to the line to run the hurry up.
With this tight end, hitting that corner route can be like stealing. He's got the matchup, and he is so good. He is fast, he's big, a good frame, and he's great with the ball in the air. He's got good hands as well. This tight end is a weapon, and the quarterback is used.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, this is a risky throw. You're trying to get that ball into tight coverage in the end zone. Boy, the last thing you want here is a turnover. In my mind, in this situation, it is touchdown, check down. If you don't have that guy open, you got to check the ball down.
Look out, he's breaking free. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackle made short of the goal line. They'll spot it at the 2. And the Broncos looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Ball carrier tackled there. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Touchdown, Boise State. They go to the air to reach the end zone. Another big play for this elite wide receiver. Opponents have tried to defend him all season long. They haven't been able to. That's why he's a Heisman candidate, Joel.
They've tried to use zone, man, double teams, and it doesn't work. He's too good. He creates separation. You can see the hands, the athleticism. I can't believe the level that he's produced, in particular in these big moments in these big stages. That's exactly why he's in the Heisman race.
The Washington State offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They're going to run it. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Quarterback still with the football. And he stopped the front 7 all over him that time.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us, and that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
And the Cougars will have to kick it away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. And they'll kick it away here. And here's the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they can't bring him down. Broke one tackle but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. He goes out of bounds but moves the ball near the 35. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Back to throw. It's Bailey. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs. Washington State's offense back on the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
1st down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. And the Cougars hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from it. Don't see that often. And the back now goes in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught in the flat by the running back. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Dropping back. It's Duggar. Trying to create here on the move. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Washington State. Great connection there for 6 points.
Chris, there hasn't been a lot go right for this group in this first half. They're getting run off the field. But if they have a chance in the second half, it starts with that score before halftime. Now you've got to go and regroup. I don't know, have an orange slice, do something, because they've got to play better in the second half.
And he knocks through the PAT. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Handoff here from the shotgun. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. From the shotgun, drops back. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And now the Broncos will spend the first of their timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
A sack like that on 2nd down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
Timeout taken by Boise State, their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The Cougars will send the punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. Oh, and he's got some space here. Can he make it? Touchdown, Broncos. The special teams produce a score.
Chris, this one feels like the dagger. Now up big right before the half, able to execute and get it into the end zone. There's not a lot of hope on that opposite sideline heading into the locker room.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. As the first down is still going. Now the Cougars are going to call the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Back to pass. It's Duggar. Here comes the pressure. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there on what will be the final play of the quarter. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Broncos will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Chris, they keep trying to throw the football, and there is 0 rhythm in this passing game. It looks like the quarterback is in the backfield, and he's seeing ghosts. In his mind, it looks like he's facing 16 defenders. He's got no idea where to go with the ball.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Smart to get down right there and avoid the big hit. He's able to get what he can get, and he gets down. Now you just live to play another down.
Wideouts now clustered. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. And the Cougars will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. As we start this Holly on the field.
Here on the Broncos sideline, their quarterback is getting a lot of congratulations, high fives, pats on the helmet. On that last scoring throw, that put him on top in the conference for this season. A new passing touchdown record in conference history. He's got to run back out there, though, and keep playing in this game. But I can tell you, guys are fired up for him right now. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. A play action, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. QB bootlegs here. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
And normally a really reliable target for them, and that's why they're going to him on third down. You got to go over to the sideline and say, hey, man, I'm coming right back to you because I know he's frustrated. He wants to make that catch, but as a quarterback, you got to turn into a leader here and not just a player. Go up to your teammate and tell him, hey, you're going to get another shot.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Sees an opening. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Boise State. This quarterback on fire today.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
Point after, knocked right through. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, what a spin! Go get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the tailback's got it again. Gets the first and still running. Got an opening here. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Washington State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, the 5 down here on the Boise State sideline. There is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Running with purpose. The second effort there will earn him the first down.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive gain for this offense.
Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. And the Broncos looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The receiver makes the catch. Jukes to get past a man. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Broncos will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw. It's Bailey. Oh, it is incomplete. They call a screen on first down, but he just dropped it.
Chris, that is outstanding defense. Normally the running back out of the backfield, he's open, and the quarterback knows that he can just check it down, but the defense is all over him. Nice hit right there as the ball arrives.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. And they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Guys, here on the Washington State sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Hand it off for a draw. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Duggar. Running out of time in the pocket. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Breaking into the clear. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. And the defense showing blitz here. QB keeper all the way. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. It'll bring up second and goal. Second down and goal upcoming. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And they're trying to punch it in here. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Washington State. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Man, he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They started at 28. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Offense line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To the air, it's Holstein. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Boise State. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake on first down. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. QB decides to keep it here. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there. Second down play coming up. Boise State is in front. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Duggar. He bought some time, now lets it go. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air. This Washington State offense is moving quickly down the field. It's a draw play. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pressure's on. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees. Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
And the Cougars will bring their punt team on the field now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. The Broncos offense back on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And the Broncos will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To the air, it's Holstein. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Short gain makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, I can't tell you how vital it is to be on the same page as a quarterback and wide receiver, and part of that is understanding the coverage that you're seeing. When you run these drag routes and you get man coverage, you put your chin into your shoulder and you run through green grass. If you continue to run and that quarterback is on the same page, you can get a big play. This is a nice job of recognizing the coverage and ultimately getting a completion.
He keeps it on a design run. He's got space. Touchdown, Broncos. Barrels into the end zone.
It's so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
And the extra point was up and good. Bringing it out. It's Wood. Loses the football. The scramble is on. Oh, it's grabbed by the kicking team.
Special teams always goes overlooked, and yet these plays become monumental in these games. This is a great job by this kickoff team, flying down the field, creating the turnover, and jumping on this football. Now it's a short field for their offense, and they've got to capitalize.
Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Now it's third down and goal for the offense. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is flying around. The completion behind the line of scrimmage, and there they are. They are ready for it. Making the tackle in space. Now it's fourth down. They're doing a great job.
Here's the option play. He pitches the football. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State.
We've seen it all day. This has been an absolute clinic from this offense. They have been so good, so efficient, and they continue to do so here late in this game. What a huge win for them, this coach, in this environment. I got to tell you, this fan base has got to just be ecstatic.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. It's a shotgun run call. Has the first down and more. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going. And here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
The running back here in a direct snap. He's got room to run. Look out. He's in. Here he goes. The 20. At the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum. him after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Here on the Broncos sideline, this team is starting to really get excited. A conference championship has been their goal from day one of this season, and now it is within their grasp.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. The Broncos will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
All right, Chris, I'm a bit surprised they're still throwing the football. This could be a bit of a frosty handshake. Holly, keep your eyes peeled. This type of score up this much, and they're still slinging it around? Okay. Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
Dropping back, it's Holstein. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, I wouldn't mind to see them get aggressive right here. This is your opportunity to convert, stay on the field, run more clock, and potentially put the ball in the end zone to really ice this game away. This is the time where you got to have a killer instinct.
On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. And the Broncos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down. The line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. First down and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. They'll run it to the right side. Oh, he's got open space. And they wrap him up and bring him down on what is the final play of the game. Look at the celebration for this group. You can put aside the play.